Late at night in the downtown core, some of the seasoned tribesmen and women prepare for the championships in a rigorous fashion.
They have races on weekends called alley cats that they just get together and have illegal street races, usually or often at night. These races are set up to be mock courier runs. You actually have to go to checkpoints and sometimes you even have to pick up and drop off envelopes or packages along the way.
It's really cool to be part of it, you know, isn't mainstream.
It's, I guess, kind of a test of their mettle. Who has the greatest speed?
The winner that night was Charlie Randall, a tribesman who's usually fast as lightning.
I came here to do an internship from college originally, after I finished a 2-year program. That didn't really lead to anything in particular. So I went to a youth employment agency that gave me the idea to be bike courier, because I told them I'd been spending most riding around, exploring the city.
He's fast, he's efficient, he's friendly. Customers all love him. I mean, I actually have had requests, oh, could you send Charlie over?
Charlie's a former photography student and will be exhibiting his work at the art show. For him, it's a passion that's almost as compelling as riding.
The difference in protesting styles. They're pictures of everything, people on the streets, skies, just nature photography, shooting the beauty that is surrounding us like all the time.
The tribe of couriers shares one phobia, a loathing of being lockers.
One of the best parts about being a messenger is probably the freedom that you have out there on the road to do your own thing.
Everybody loves the freedom, obviously, that's why they do it and get addicted to it. To be able to take a break in any park around the city and have your lunch there, and then just get back and start work right on your bike. I mean, yeah.
Charlie's addicted to the rhythm of the road. He calls it the flow.
The flow happens when everything works. Everything works. Going top speed usually works and it just flows. It flows so well. Like, you're not having any bad interactions with cars, because that oftentimes like is just a stop in the flow for sure. Smoking a joint definitely helps get through the day. I think your focus changes, and as weird as that sounds, that like the flow thing again just comes right back in, and you're going through everything with nothing, and obviously like that could stop in an instant. But the difference in riding, I don't even see a big difference in riding.
Charlie's photography will be on display at the highbrow corner of the tribal gathering, Sonny Dee's Courier Art Show.
I've been tapped to organize and curate an art show for the World Messenger Championships for messenger-produced art, and so I'm organizing the show.
With less than a week to go before the first bike race of his life, Courier Joel Campo heads to Toronto Island to check out the course.
Me and my friend, Paul, we made a wager. If I could finish the race, he'll pay me $100, and if I can't finish and I end up dropping out, I have to pay him $100.
I'm looking forward to the race. I'm hoping to get an edge on the competition so I can get a sense of the route and see what's going on around the island.
I don't think knowing the geography of the island is actually going to be a benefit to anybody. People do, don't get me wrong, people do want to know. There will be people who come out before the race and ride the course just to see. There'll be people who are Googling it online or looking up at map searches online to try and get some sort of an advantage to figure it out.
My goal is to finish middle of the pack at least, right? Just like, not just for myself, but to like prove other couriers that I have a decent bike. I want to actually use a bike that I can actually get somewhere and like just prove a point.
In this tribe, dollars ride and losers hide. John Michael can't afford major league wheels.
I was hoping for anything better than this one, really. Anything's better than this.
A slow, sad bike like John Michael's can get a courier hurt badly.
I got hit by a truck downtown. That like the front left side of the truck hit my, like this side here.
Had 3 broken ribs, a broken finger.
I separated my shoulder and broke my collarbone.
My arm didn't even break. It looked horrible.
If I took a catalog of my aches and pains, I'd sound like some kind of granny old lady. She's
a real swell gal.
Laughing off a major injury earns a rider one of the tribe's many badges of honor. So does delivering the package from hell.
Okay, what's the weirdest thing you guys have ever had to carry?
Samples of human fat from Mount Sinai Hospital to the LCBO laboratories.
Oh!
And it was in like a white styrofoam box with dry ice. I'm like, I'm gonna open up my bag. What the hell is in here?
Have anything weird yet?
Nothing weird, just really, really big that like I had to carry from one side of the city to the other.
Okay, what about you?
A shaved dog hair. Dog hair. I just freshly shaved it off the dog. What the is this doing? It's going to a movie studio.
Sometimes, and sometimes you know what's in it. Sometimes you don't.
Sex toys.
Sex toys? No, for real. No, seriously. You're such a liar.
Sex toys. No,
kind of sex toys?
Kilos of cocaine. I have no idea. It's better off not knowing what you know.
Oh, I'm paid not to look inside the packages, so I make the big bucks.
No one at the table will be cashing a big check anytime soon. United in poverty, Toronto's tribalists prepare to take on the world.
How dare you run into his door
with my face?
With your face. That's so inconsiderate.
You're real.
You're a jerk.
You're a real prick.
I think the tribe's a lot more united than this tribe thinks it is. And I think the worlds are going to have a big thing. It can either really bring everyone together or really separate things.
In the tribe of bike couriers, a warrior's status and his success at the Messenger World Championships rests on the wheels he rides. John Michael desperately needs a professional-grade road bike to replace his fat tire clunker, but he's got less than 24 hours to score it.
So, hey man, how are you? A road bike is essentially built for speed. A larger diameter wheelbase gets them around a lot quicker. It's a lot more efficient to pedal, to do distance than a mountain bike.
So listen, okay. So I got on the phone and I got a hold of a couple people and then I ran out this morning and I managed to build this up for you.
Serious?
Oh. It's not quite done, just stand over it for me, man.
Oh my God. This is awesome.
Feel comfortable on there?
Yeah.
Okay, look up at me. Feel like you're stretching out too much?
No.
Feel crunched up?
No, it's just right.
Yeah, I think I may have hit that one on the head.
Oh.
All right, hop off. It's not quite done.
Oh, man.
There's a couple more things I need to do. I just wanted to size you on before I finished it up.
Oh.
So there you go, brother.
That is awesome. Thank you, man.
No problem, man.
Oh, Shannon, I love this bike. It is awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
Oh, buddy, don't worry, man.
Holy.
I did what I could, babe. The fact that you got no cash and stuff.
Yeah.
At some point, when you do get some money, we can turn this into a fixed gear.
Nice,
okay?
That works.
Right now, it's just a freewheel.
On the stripped-down bikes the riders call fixies, the pedals are connected directly to the wheels. That means no gears and no brakes. Riding a fixie takes skill and guts.
I think it's a mark of status to ride fixed gear well. I think there's a lot of new people jumping on fixed gears that don't know how to ride them, and they're gonna blow out their knees, they're gonna hurt themselves.
Without the brakes, without the gears, without the shifters, without all those parts, it's like there's so little between you and the road.
If I had my green bike, I would have to owe him the $100 from the bet, but I think I'm gonna be able to overcome this one, win the bet with this.
Work on it for a couple days, and then bring it right back in, okay?
Cool.
Just so I can take a peek at it.
All right.
It's gonna perform a lot better than what you're used to.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
Tomorrow, John Michael races to win a $100 bet and secure his status in the tribe. But tonight, he's headed to Sonny Dee's exhibition.
The art show and putting that together was a little bit of a nightmare. But It's up now. We mostly got Toronto artists.
I've got 2 pictures up on the wall from the G8 summit I went to a couple years ago.
I feel kind of bad because I had to offload a little bit of the responsibility to the main organizers, and they've got enough to do, but I can't handle stupidity and in the business dicking us around, so not into it.
Ain't no doubt about it, I'm a mean street murderer. Mercury messenger, people call me a courier. I'm a warrior, a battle shit bigger than you. And in 1,000 years you couldn't do what I do. Go through what I go through, man.
I think because Sonny, you know, she's, like I said, she's very outspoken and very in your face.
Cut your mom! Not a better time.
Doesn't back down, doesn't shut the hell up.
Yesterday's tomorrow. Yes, I think it's Saturday. Hey, did you lose your voice? Jackpot! Jackpot! Hey, Sonny, read this.
Sonny Dee's pre-race art show attracts an embarrassingly low turnout.
You know, I think that sometimes I feel like I'm not part of the tribe in Toronto. Sometimes I feel a little left out in Toronto. Sometimes Toronto messengers, whether it be jealousy or intimidation or any number of negative feelings, they treat me in a negative way in Toronto.
The downcast outcast has until morning to pull herself together for the physical challenge of the year, a marathon race against exhaustion, asthma, and rejection.